to take a look at the GIF on the screen, and you may notice that there is something odd about it. And that's right, this car does have a weird-looking face. However, the more important thing to notice is that it actually doesn't have a driver. That is because this is one of Waymo's self-driving cars called the Firefly, which is one of their prototypes they first developed in 2015. And so today I'll be informing everyone about self-driving cars, the companies that are developing them, the general idea of how they work, and the potential they have to impact our future. So currently, the two leading companies in the self-driving car industry are Waymo, or formerly Google, and General Motors. And the car featured on the left of the screen is Waymo's Chrysler Pacifica hybrid minivan, which is currently available for residents of Phoenix, Arizona to actually test drive right now. And the car on the right is General Motors' Cruise AV, which is actually equipped with no steering wheel or any other sort of manual controls. And the reason why these two companies are leading the race of self-driving cars is because according to Andrew J. Hawkins, a writer for The Verge, he wrote an article last month reporting that Waymo actually test drove around 350,000 miles last year, and General Motors test drove around 130,000 miles last year, largely beating out any of their competitors, such as Nissan, Zoox, and other companies you probably haven't heard of. They also beat out big-name companies such as Tesla and BMW, who actually reported not having test driven any miles last year. And so the way they work is by having a series of sensors equipped throughout the interior and the exterior of the car. Bill Robertson goes in depth on how these sensors work in his article called How Self-Driving Works. The LiDAR unit on the top of the car, also known as the Light Detection and Ranging System, utilizes a laser that looks 360 degrees around the vehicle in order to measure the ranges and properly gauge the car's surroundings. The vehicle is also equipped with radar sensors, cameras, and a GPS unit. And all these sensors send information to the main computer, which you can see is located in the trunk of the car. And that allows the car to simulate a 3D virtual environment, and this allows it to avoid cars around it and any incoming pedestrians. So all of these sensors definitely make self-driving cars a lot safer on the road, which is just one of the many benefits that self-driving cars have to offer. Joseph Delegro's recent article titled How Google's Self-Driving Car Will Change Everything outlines many points of how self-driving cars will help us, but the main point being that since we'll be able to order our own shared cars with other people, not many of us will actually need to own a car, and this means that there will be less cars on the road overall. And with less cars, that means there will be more opportunity for cities to expand, since there will be fewer parking lots, or at the very least, smaller parking lots. And less cars means that it will be safer for the environment because there will be fewer cars to actually pollute it. And if we actually implement hybrid cars, then it will be even more eco-friendly. And less cars also means that it'll have a lower chance of having a car accident. And Michelle Birdsall, a journalist, wrote an article called The Road Ahead for Self-Driving Cars, in which she talks about how self-driving cars will be definitely safer than our current system, since it completely eliminates the chance for human error, which is especially prone with drunk drivers, since the car will be completely controlled by computers anyways. Having self-driving cars also opens up a lot more travel options for those who are impaired, such as people who are blind and those who are physically handicapped. And so there are many benefits that we should be looking forward to once self-driving cars are fully implemented, even though it will take several decades, since the technology is just beginning to be developed. And there may be concerns about people being able to hack into the computer and cause car accidents, but I think that that's not something we would need to worry about as long as we invest the right amount of time and resources into fully developing these cars, so we can hopefully look forward to a future that is steering wheel free.